What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new segment that we're doing here. It's called Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrasslin. I am Mikey is Pissed from Let's Get Drunk and Talk Comics. With me today, I've got Jacob.
Hey.
I've got Greg.
What up?
And then I got Adrian.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk a little bit about NXT TAKEOVer as well as Survivor Series. Since I didn't watch any of TAKEOVer, I'm going to let these guys take it over. Alright guys, so why don't y'all give me a little bit of a rundown of what happened on NXT TAKEOVer.
TAKEOVer was in Toronto as well as the Survivor Series.
Yep.
The main event was Nakamura and Joe in their rematch for the Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
But it started with a glorious entrance from none other than
missed.
glorious Bobby
myself.
Roode.
Yeah.
Glorious Bobby Roode.
With the choir, that was pretty dope.
It was amazing. Like at least like a 30-person choir. And like,
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Whenever like the men actually started belting it, like I'll be victorious.
Yeah, I need that as an alarm
dude,
clock
it
so
was-
I can wake up in the right mood every day.
I've already thought about getting it as a ringtone.
You gotta have a choir.
Yeah, just
You're going to have a choir in your room to wake you up every morning.
Hey,
You know what? Fine.
I will endorse
I
it.
can have a horde of violence.
as long as they pay for it, I'll
Yes.
endorse it.
Just like
I don't care.
Nakamura. Thank
Yeah.
you. But speaking of, later on, whenever we get more into more episodes of Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrasslin, we're going to include some music parts because we all play music and everything. So, like right now, we've been working on learning Nakamura's theme, and it sounds pretty badass. And I think we may use it as our show opener.
I'm hoping we do. Yeah,
It's really good.
It's awesome.
We've heard it like 3 times tonight, and it's been great every time. Every time it's been good.
Especially since they didn't get thrown together until about 3 o'clock today.
Right.
All right, back to the Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger. The crowd was fucking crazy for Ty Dillinger, dude. Like even tonight at Survivor Series, every time the ref would count, they were still saying 10, 10, 10. And if you're not familiar with NXT, Ty Dillinger's been there for quite a while. He's like already fought against all the up and coming people from NXT, but he's never been the guy to get the title. But the crowd fucking loved him.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I haven't watched any of this.
it was amazing. It was like, of course, in perfect opening fashion of any WWE event, they stare down in the middle of the ring for a good 45 seconds, and the crowd's just chanting their names. You know,
Oh yeah.
it was
Especially
awesome.
NXT's crowd is like way better.
Oh yeah, they're the most devoted
passionate.
wrestling fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Canadians though. Dude.
Yeah,
because the whole
Canadian.
Bret Hart
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and whenever Ty Dillinger put Bobby Roode in a sharpshooter
In Toronto.
in
yeah.
Toronto,
And Bobby
come
Roode's
on.
Canadian.
Am I not wrong? Is this not the first time that WWE's been back to Toronto since the Montreal?
No, they've been back.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm thinking about Montreal then. They haven't been
No,
back to
no,
Montreal.
they had. They went. I think it was 2 years ago when Brett came back a couple years ago.
They were in Montreal, not Toronto.
Because him and Shawn Michaels had a stare down in the ring.
We'll have to follow that up on a later episode.
Yeah.
Fact check.
I'm probably wrong.
And fuck Bret Hart. Okay, but anyways, Bobby
With a
Roode.
big chode.
Yeah. Bobby Roode ended up getting the victory on that one. And
As he
then
should.
The second annual Dusty Rhodes Classic. Because it's the American Dream, baby. It's the
Yes,
American
sir.
Dream.
American
The
Dream
son of a
in Canada.
plumber.
In Canada.
The son of a plumber. Yeah, they brought it all the way to Canada.
Yeah,
And,
because America goes to Canada.
Yeah. Especially, well, we won't mention politics right now, but anyways. Authors of Pain versus TM61.
Missed it.
TM61s came out of nowhere, dude. Like, I never really knew anything about them, but apparently they're a huge Australian sensation, like, huge indies, like, down there.
Isn't that a
honestly,
Pokemon
I'm
move TM61?
What's it?
Perhaps.
Pokemon move TM61.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm saying that TakeOver was the first NXT I've watched in a little bit. I caught up on the last few episodes before I watched it, but those guys were fucking awesome.
They were.
Yeah.
And speaking of, like, I kind of lost track after Nakamura won the title, and then, like, him and Joe got into it. But we'll save that for a little bit, like, because, I'll go through my hate for Samoa Joe. But Authors of Pain. Oh, also, they had their manager suspended above the ring in a steel cage.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right now. I'm horrible with that.
It's
but
the guy from the Road Warriors.
Yeah, he was
show,
the manager for the Road Warriors.
Oh yeah.
But
They did that to Jimmy Hart too.
yeah,
Yeah.
he ended up dropping a chain out from the cage, and they picked it up, and that's how Authors of Pain defeated TM61. So they're the new, this year's Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag
And
Team.
does that make them #1 contenders for?
I don't
the
know if
belts?
it's a #1 contender thing. It may be, but I don't remember last year it was Joe and Finn Balor. They didn't get a title shot for the tag team titles because obviously they're
Yeah,
not
two
tag team
high
It's
champions.
just an award thing. It's like the fucking Andre
Yeah.
the Giant thing.
That a rule that
The-
doesn't mean
Because
anything.
God knows that Baron Corbin didn't get jack shit for that.
Right,
Yeah, didn't even get a rub.
And
Yeah.
this guy over here, Adrian, he's a Baron Corbin fan, which I do not understand. But
I think he has a great deal of potential.
I mean, he gets heat.
yeah.
I mean, he legit
Oh, yeah.
gets heat. I mean, yeah, I think his work in the ring is shit.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
get back to him whenever we get back to the
Yeah.
Survivor Series on the 5-on-5 because he was once a member, but then
Yeah,
was
yeah,
kicked
yeah.
out. So, anyways, Authors of Doom or Authors of Pain, my bad, win that, and then it's no flips, all fists.
Yep.
Revival versus
Yeah,
DIY.
this is where I started watching.
Thomas Ciampa and Johnny
This-
Gargano.
Yeah, this is
Johnny
my first
Wrasslin.
time. Yeah, this is my first time actually
Now,
watching
I'll admit that's one
DIY.
I missed.
DIY, man, they're great. I mean, they were indie kings.
Yeah, and dude, I'm telling you, Gargano,
Yes.
my God, I could shit my pants.
That DDT, the springboard DDT. And Greg
Yeah.
had never seen one of those, and he was like, "Oh my God!" And they kept showing replay after replay, and he was like, "That is perfect." But if you've seen Johnny Gargano wrestle, that's like a signature, like vintage Gargano. But that was a hell of a match, and it was a 2 out of 3 falls, so it wasn't the first pin. Like it was whoever got to 2 first.
Yeah.
So the first pin goes to the Revival.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly how they did it. Oh, I think they actually
one with
did
the
double
chop.
knees. Did they do the double knee? Did they do?
That's how they finished the match. That's how they finished on the third one. I'm talking about who won the first out of the 2 out of 3 was the Revival. It was
Revival.
Scott Dawson that won it.
Yeah. Okay. Then a hell of a long time later.
Yeah, those
because that
two.
match
Yeah,
lasted
those two kind of
forever.
ran together.
Yeah. DIY ended up getting the second one.
Yeah.
And then eventually getting the third as well. DIY won. Which
Yeah, they
makes
both
them
took
new.
each other's finishers too.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Number one, Revival beat DIY with their finisher.
Yeah.
But
Excuse me.
so yeah, DIY's your new NXT Tag Team Champions, and I'm
Deserved.
fully behind it.
Yeah. I just think it's a great rival with them. You know.
And I wish I could have seen that match. I had that obligation.
I got you, bro.
But, from watching the episodes up till then,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, these guys are fucking pretty cool.
I mean, like Jacob said it best. The Revival is basically like 2 Arn Andersons.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean,
2
it's
Andersons.
like they say. What is it? All fists.
No flips, all fists.
Yeah, like that. That's dope.
They're not being fancy. They're just beating people up.
Yeah, I mean.
Gladiator styles.
All right, so DIY's your new champs. Then it goes to Heartthrob of the Month, Asuka
Oh God. Oh Lord.
versus Mickie James.
Mickey James is super hot. Always has been.
I don't know, man.
You better get outta
There's
here,
something
man.
about Asuka, dude.
Dude, no, trust me.
and it's not just that she's Japanese.
Asuka is so much more fun. But I ain't gonna turn down Mickey James. either.
You guys gotta see some else too, because I see what you're doing. Asuka's a fucking awesome wrestler too.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
she's
very
great, dude.
talented.
I mean-
Made her way into Botchamania.
Yeah.
I believe.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
keep up with Botchamania.
It's just her saying you talk too much. And it's
You
for
talk
the-
too much.
Yeah, and it was her.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be racist with that.
Well, and it's part of their segment where they talk about people talking too loud in the ring, like
Right.
suplex. And,
Yeah.
We'll not get into that till a later episode. Bro.
Correct. We'll get into psychology later on in the series, which we're super excited about because we're all super fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Asuka, Mickie James lasted a good minute, and I didn't get to watch Takeover last night, but I kind of got on Twitter, and I gratefully didn't ruin anything for myself. Like I didn't get to see any spoilers. But they were saying that Asuka and Mickie James stole the show, all over Twitter. Like it was
I
everywhere.
mean, I tell you what, and I think it's cool for NXT to bring back. I don't want to say a legend because I don't think Mickie James was that great, but she once was a WWE Women's Champion
5 times.
5 times. So yeah, to bring somebody like that back, but not just to SmackDown and Raw, but
She's
bring them to
Oh,
NXT.
she was good too.
She's the female
Yeah.
Booker T.
Yeah, I mean,
5 times.
5 times. But we got to see somebody like that come to NXT. I think is
Yeah,
a great
yeah,
thing.
like very
Yeah.
humbling for
Yeah,
herself.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
although I don't even watch NXT, that's something for
Yeah.
Which I think is horrible.
a big time wrestler, bring them back to, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
And then it's not Rhino or something.
not the lesser. I'm not saying like the lesser brand or anything, because it's definitely not.
I mean,
it, but, you know,
it's the training, you know, thing.
I mean, it competed with Raw ratings. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's an hour less.
After Takeover, Triple H, the king of all kings, tweeted out. He like gave away the spoilers or whatever and said, Raw and SmackDown Live, I hope you're gonna bring your A game because NXT closed the house down last night or something along those lines. So I mean, he knows what he has in his hands, and one day it'll all be in his.
One day that will be the flag.
It'll be great.
Either NXT is going to change its name because it will become Raw,
Yeah.
or NXT will just nobody can compete with it. I mean, it's.
Yeah. It puts on.
I think eventually Raw and SmackDown both will be on the network. You won't even be on network television.
Yeah.
If anything, just Raw.
I mean, that's how everything's going anyways. Everything's still.
Yeah, I mean,
NXT's on
because
there.
viewership don't
Yeah,
mean a damn
yeah.
thing anymore.
Yeah.
When you could take everything to a streaming service and you got the people paying for it that want it anyway.
Mm-hmm. So Asuka fought her little heart out because she's beautiful and everything.
Oh, yes, sir.
And she pulled out the victory.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Mickie James held her own though. For
And
as
she
long
got
as
a great
been out.
reception after the
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, she
everybody,
started
like,
choking up.
applauded
She
her.
almost started crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's coming back permanently.
I
Or
don't
if
know
that
what
was just
the
a
deal is
one-off
with that.
thing, but either way, it was
She
nice.
had a
to
thing
see
on
her.
YouTube when she was talking
Really?
about that. She got a bit emotional. And
We were talking while we were watching it. Where has she been since she left TNA?
Yeah. Apparently, she's been a country singer in TNA.
Oh wow. I won't be listening to that.
like that sounds.
Could you
pretty
hear the
generic.
excitement in my voice?
Yeah.
I mean, Mickie James.
Mickie James.
She sings about broken hearts and her dog died.
I'm Mickie James, bitch.
Okay, so Asuka won. She's retaining her title, which I'm kind of sad about, honestly. Which I feel that if it wasn't Mickie James going against her, she would have dropped the title and made her way up to Raw. And them girls don't know what's coming to them.
Mickie
Like-
James was giving her a boost.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Giving her
Putting
a
her
rub.
over.
Yeah.
Putting her over. All right, so Asuka retained. Final, the rematch that everybody's been waiting for: Nakamura versus Joe.
Bullshit.
Not as happy with it as I thought I was going to.
You know,
Bullshit.
like I said,
I think it was the finish.
just a second ago about Asuka and Mickie James and about if Asuka would have lost, she would have been on her way up to the main roster. I feel like Nakamura's getting ready.
Nope.
I can't wait.
Nope.
I
Joe
don't think-
Joe will be on the main roster before Nakamura.
No,
No.
I don't
No,
believe
that's
that.
why they gave him the title.
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
still
going to- it's the
think-
same thing they did to Finn Balor.
Finn, yeah. People were saying the same thing about Finn because he's so small.
No, but Finn's Finn. I mean,
Finn should be a cruiserweight by the weight class.
Yeah, but look at fucking.
you can still be a
Nakamura.
cruiserweight and compete for the Universal Championship because it's not the heavyweight Universal.
I don't know, man. Anyways, it was a fucking war
Yeah.
for sure. Joe was busted open, bleeding from the eyebrow.
Eyebrow.
Yeah,
Blah,
eyebrow from the eyebrow. Of course, it was all striking from both of them mostly.
And then a couple Samoan drops.
Yeah,
that's back.
and he did. Samoa Joe pulled out the Chimeraplex, which I'm a personal fan of because
Yeah.
it's like first is a German. No, it was a fisherman, then a German, and then a straight jacket
Yeah.
suplex. Ah,
Yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
you don't
great
see
stuff.
shit like that much anymore.
now
It's-
everybody talks about Suplex City, which we'll get to later, but old Mikey's brooding over here.
Do you hear the evil laugh?
Joe ended up winning.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and that he's the first two-time NXT champ.
You know why I think that Joe will be up for Nakamura is because I secretly want that because Nakamura goes up right now, they don't know what the fuck to do with him at all. If you're gonna ruin one of the two, ruin Joe, don't
Yeah.
ruin Nakamura.
I agree. Ugh.
But you're not a big Joe fan at all.
Yeah, no, I've never been able to
I
really get
actually
into
kind
it.
of. I dig what he's doing. I just
see,
I don't
he
know.
seems awful generic
At least
Yeah.
Kevin Owens wears a shirt. That's
Very.
all I'm saying.
He's like the Tito Ortiz of the WWE, like the
Yeah.
whole Huntington Beach bad boy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
Like at least Kevin Owens wears a shirt.
Yeah.
I think that's
Love you, KO.
yeah.
love that bullfrog splash.
Yeah. So then, our next subject is going to be, well, hang on, real quick. since this is called Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrasslin. By the way, we do spell that with the W-R-A-S-S-L-I-N.
Wrasslin.
Wrasslin.
Rough-ass Lynn.
Apostrophe.
So that means we're all going to be drinking whenever we do this because we're getting drunk. Why doesn't everybody go around?
Yeah,
Tell us
what
what you're drinking.
What are you drinking? That's
Go
what we
ahead,
do
Mike.
on our show. Yeah. Henry's Hard Soda, orange. I'm a alcoholic 8-year-old.
That's what Dexter says to him all the time.
Yep.
Which I agree with. Everything's Kool-Aid with you.
Hey, what can I say?
Hey, man.
At least it's not Jim Jones Kool-Aid.
I got some of that in the fridge.
You saving it for Waterhead? Okay. So what are you drinking over there?
Bud Light and Clamato. It's chill.
So he's having chlamydia?
No, what it was is this was what was in your guys' fucking
Bottom drawer.
Yeah, getting
The
rid of
mystery
it.
drawer.
We're at the Pecker household. We retain all the beer that's left over from parties, and we just have bottom drawers in our fridge like every other fridge, and we keep them with free beer whenever our friends come back.
Hey-o.
And I usually,
Like, where's my beer? So-and-so drank it last night. God damn it.
I usually takes my chances with what's in.
Most of them pretty good. Greg, what are you having?
Lagunitas IPA.
Amazing. That's what
Yes,
I'm having
sir.
as well. Some people hate those 3 letters, but I'm a personal.
IPA is the only way to go.
Yeah, I can't. Like I haven't even been on IPAs for maybe
just
6
gonna-
months.
Yeah, and I
can't
got
even-
you to try Sweetwater.
Yeah, Sweetwater IPA, the yellow labels, freaking
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
And,
It's
and now I
the
can't
go-to.
drink anything else because everything else is flat.
Yep. By the way, Greg ate too much turkey today. He's going to have to run
Yeah,
5
we also
miles
had a
tomorrow.
Friendsgiving right before this, which Greg and I were up at the early morning hours of 9:30 a.m. starting the grill up, the old Weber that I put in 6 years.
Me,
I devoted 6 years of my life. Now it's all over.
It was a gift from my father-in-law, which he told me whenever I first met him. He was like, "If you marry her, I'll get you a Weber grill," and I got a Weber grill now.
That I use.
I use it too, asshole. Not me. You just bought the turkey.
I got
So,
up at the crack of noon, so.
Yeah.
That's about me too. So our big title, Survivor Series.
Survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I didn't want to go into the Destiny's Children, but yeah.
Destiny's
Destiny's
Children.
Children.
Destiny's Child.
Luckily, you only
That's if
That's if Destiny Child was from the damn suburbs. Destiny's Children.
I meant to say children.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It was a crack at them. Although they are great singers, but
You know, you're
it's
lucky
not my cup of tea.
that was only 3 seconds because you guys were just so on point with it that we might get content back.
I know, right?
We can't air the first episode due to copyright issues.
We gotta cut that section out.
Completely out.
Damn it!
Destiny's Child. Beyonce's losing her shit.
Beyonce is calling me right now.
Yeah, they got a New York number calling me. I don't know who it is.
I ain't answering it. She knows Jay-Z. So
Like, yo, Jay-Z.
All right, so Survivor Series. Been waiting quite a while for this because, of course, the main event is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. We'll get to that later. It was fucking crazy.
It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
It started out, well, the kickoff show, if you want to include that, we had the 6-man cruiserweight tag team match.
Nothing exciting.
I'm not really sure, but I know the team that Rich Swann was on won because Rich
Yeah.
Swann done a standing 450.
Yes.
And it was
Pretty
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and
What an athlete.
TJ Perkins actually put on the show. Normally I find him kind of.
Yeah, I wish
But-
you'd
but
get
he
some
had some good
wrestling boots.
But,
I wish you'd get some wrestling boots.
well, you wish everybody would get wrestling.
Yeah,
boots.
I'm old-fashioned like that.
You want to know the fashion?
I'll take one. How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, so I mean, it was entertaining a little bit, and then it was the boring, ever so boring, Luke Harper, make weird eyes, everybody,
Yeah.
versus the old man Kane.
Old man Kane.
Yeah, man,
And it was
That poor man.
god-awful.
it was horrible.
It was really terrible. I mean,
Kane never
I
moved
love
more than
Kane.
3 feet.
I love Kane like pre-2005.
Well, you see, I still love him because he's such a hard worker for the fucking company.
Yeah, he loves
day
it.
in, day out.
I don't disrespect
Seriously.
him, but I wish he would quit wrestling. It's just
You
like the
won't
same
doubt
thing
his
with Big Show.
morale. You won't doubt
Yeah,
his morale.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
got huge morale.
Keep,
but I
keep
mean,
him around the locker room. Just like don't let him come out anywhere.
Yeah.
But
I let
Yeah.
him be a manager.
he seriously stood in the middle of that ring
backstage
something.
and let Harper work around him. Is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't take more than 4 steps.
That's horrible, dude. Never thought that would happen.
I mean,
The Brothers of Destruction are
Destructed.
or destructed. Yeah,
to
exactly.
say the
Perfect.
least. To say the least.
Well, I mean, like, and also though, speaking about the Brothers Destruction, have y'all heard that like Undertaker said he's coming back? Is that?
Yeah, he was on.
I read
He
that it
was
could
on
be John Cena.
SmackDown. He was on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, last week.
Saying
It was
that
their
he's nobody's
900th
best.
You believe it
episode.
could be John
Yeah.
Cena?
Yeah, I read some stuff on. I think it's like Sports Kita or something. Which most of the time they have a pretty reliable resource on
Yeah.
wrestling.
What was it again?
Sports Kita?
No. What was the news?
What was it?
What about John Cena?
Oh yeah, versus Undertaker. They're projecting that for WrestleMania 2017.
They've been
Well,
drinking,
like
folks.
what I read is that they said that
I'm so
Undertaker
drunk that I'm
said he
drinking an
wasn't.
IPA and not even
That
caring
he
about
wasn't gonna be on the WrestleMania card anymore. He's not.
It's
that
not
he-
gonna
yeah,
define
Yeah,
him.
that's
Yeah, he
not
said
gonna
it's not gonna define
him.
him,
I
yeah.
mean, he'll be on the card, but that's not gonna be his only match every year.
Well, speaking of Survivor Series, that's where Undertaker was born, right?
That's where he
A
debuted.
lot of
Yeah.
people thought that he'd show up tonight, but no
Yeah.
show.
No show.
So for the main matches, other than the pre-show, we had the 5-on-5 Raw versus SmackDown women's division. Where let's see, we had so Nikki Bella immediately got hurt.
Yeah.
She was
which
immediately.
Did they ever explain?
I truly
No.
believe it'll come out that Carmella did it because right now her and
It's
Carmella are
something that-
feuding.
Well, see, I was thinking it may have been
It's
Natalia
something
because
that's
Natalia's the one that took her place.
Yeah, so she could wrestle.
sure.
So she could.
Yeah, but let's see here.
It's something that's kayfabe.
Because they always turn Natalia heel at the possible shittiest times. Like anybody gives a shit.
Yeah. Go back to your dungeon. You
Yeah, go
Canadian.
back to your dungeon, you're not hot.
So the people.
Sorry, Jim. Don't come beat us up.
Yeah, no, stay in rehab, buddy.
Yeah, don't pull your beard.
So here are the people that were in it. It was Charlotte, Bailey, Carmella, Alicia Fox, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Natalia, Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch.
My girl, Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Now she did not pull out a win.
Well,
tonight.
shut up.
She was better in NXT, I'll say that.
Nope. I think she is a good SmackDown Women's Champion.
I'm not discrediting her, but she got over more in
Well, I think that's
NXT.
also because she had Charlotte.
Not in NXT, though.
Yeah. They were best friends in NXT.
Oh, yeah, they were, weren't they? Yeah, you're right. Okay. So,
But the Raw women won it.
yeah.
There were 2 people left from Raw. It was Charlotte and Bailey. The last person to get thrown out was Becky Lynch. So Becky Lynch did last all the way. That match wasn't as grand as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually somewhat of a disappointment. to be
Back to
honest.
the Hell in a Cell last month.
No, hey,
Honestly, I
I'm
had a hard
telling you,
time
I'm telling
paying
you,
attention
people
to it.
shitting on that match last month is bullshit. Them 2 girls went out and put a hell of a show at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but I also read a lot of things where they said that like they were forbidden to climb.
Well, even so, I mean, even so,
Cell.
with all that aside, them women put on a
They
hell
did.
of a
They
hell
did
of a
try their
show.
hardest,
Yeah.
but I believe that it would have been a better match if Sasha Banks wasn't in it. Because I like
Click in
her.
the audio,
She's
you
good, but I feel that she gets hurt way too easy. She's
Yeah,
so little, and I'm not trying
yeah,
to
but
like,
you know
disparage
what?
the little person.
You know what?
Yeah.
She still goes out there and gives it though. I will
Well,
say
we're
that.
not saying that she's not giving it. It's
Yeah.
just that she's kind of like the Usos. She's prone to injury.
Yeah.
And I mean, after a while.
And I can't argue with that.
She's a better wrestler than the Usos.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, but after a while, you can't just you continue to sit there.
Leave
and say,
Jack Gallagher alone.
Listen.
Well, being in WWE seems to make you incident prone nowadays.
Apparently, working with Seth Rollins makes
The
you
old curse.
prone. You
Yeah,
fucking
hashtag Bret
wad
Hart.
ass Bret Hart.
I mean,
Yeah, that
would,
was unfair.
I do like her, but I
We'll get-
mean,
That's in politics. Shit. Let's get into that another episode.
So yeah, the 5-on-5 women's was it could have been a
it
little
could
bit
have been
better.
better.
To be honest, I was eating turkey.
I've had better.
Yeah.
I was eating turkey as well.
I've had Biddy.
All right, then it goes to who I never expected in my life that I would end up liking,
You can't say his whole name; it's copyrighted.
The Miz.
All right, now we owe money.
Really?
No.
Scaring me.
The damn Jew over here
Sami
concerned
Zayn.
about money.
Yeah, I figured, since your heritage, that you knew a little bit of thing about lawyering. So yeah, The Miz versus Sami Zayn. This was the match where they had, Raw had the opportunity to take the Intercontinental Championship back to Raw.
And I thought they would.
Yeah, and originally it was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. No, Zayn versus Dolph Ziggler for the belt, and then Ziggler dropped the belt. So
Yeah.
but anyways, Miz pulled it off, won with the help of his wife.
Which I thought was I thought it was a shitty win.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a great heel move.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's a
classic
good
heel
basic heel move, but at the same time, like I would love to see him just like actually prove that he can do it by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, not needing help.
Because ever since that Talking Smack episode where he
shit.
went
He's an
off,
old school style
on
kind
I mean, he's the
Daniel
only
Bryan.
guy that can get legitimate heat, and we said that before even the Daniel Bryan thing.
Yeah.
I've been on the Miz train for a
yeah,
while.
we were on it before all that. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
he's cut the
admit
best
that he's a
promos
damn
of his
good
career.
heel, but I don't like him.
Yeah.
I
I like him though, dude. I've liked him. I like him now. I don't know. I
Yeah.
used to hate him. Anyways, it was really good. Sami Zayn like tweaked his leg or something, and it was either that or he was selling the shit out of it.
Yeah.
If he was selling, my God,
Yeah.
good sale.
Yeah,
Jesus.
because I mean it was like
He's
everything
good
he
at
did.
selling though.
I mean,
Yeah.
when he didn't oversell it or anything. I mean, you actually thought.
I mean,
like,
it
this
looked
guy
like a genuine
hurt.
thing, and that's perfect. That's what you want it to look like.
Yeah. So we don't know if it was real or not, but it was good. That Michinoka driver that Sane did the Miz there towards the end, it was beautiful, dude. I didn't think he was going to get it all the way pulled around, you know, whenever he was coming down with it.
Yeah.
But he got it like perfect, and he's like a master of the Michinoku. Crazy.
Yeah.
But
Fucking
Yeah,
Sami Zayn.
the Miz won.
The Miz got it.
Hate me if you want to.
Well, fuck you, Zayn will win next time.
Then we went to the 5-team versus 5-team,
10
the
man.
10-man tag for
Which
Raw
was
versus
fucking
SmackDown.
ridiculous.
Well, I've
Wait.
got.
It was good for a little bit.
No, the first 5 minutes of that match was the goddamn Shining Stars.
Yeah.
All right, so here.
But before the Shining Stars came in, it was Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho was.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
Jericho.
read off to the people that was in it.
Let's go ahead and name
Raw
'em.
was Cesaro, Sheamus,
Shamo.
The New Day. Let's see, the Shining Stars, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and then Enzo and Big Cass. And then on SmackDown, we had Breezango, we had the Hype Bros, we had American Alpha, we had Heath Slater and Rhino, and the Usos, thugged out Usos, if I might add. They were thuggish, ruggish bone.
Oh.
I mean, I thought the match was good, and
Yeah.
The entrance bordered on gay porn.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Well, first off, Cesaro and Sheamus together are called Shamezaro.
Shamezaro.
So, just throwing that out there.
Shamzaro.
We'll go ahead and throw it out there. Sheamus and Cesaro is the
Is that the kind of show
remaining
you want
team,
this
and they
to be?
won it for
They
Raw.
won it.
Yeah.
And they also get a chance at the tag team champs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back in
Also
Toronto.
too, like he was saying the entrances were borderline gay porn. And like when Breezango came out as the fashion
Yeah.
police and the crew cut shirts.
That, yeah,
You know-
belly shirts. That
You
was
know,
so nasty.
Tyler
But-
Breeze was another guy that was in there with like Ty Dillinger I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Always in the main event, but never the winner.
Yeah, no,
And
hey, I mean,
He was good, dude, and I still like him, but they just won't put him over.
Tyler Breeze, he didn't even get to fight.
No, yeah.
He didn't even step foot in the ring. It was Breezango, and if you're
Fandango.
yeah.
Fandango is his name.
Oh yeah, what did I say?
Breezango.
Yeah.
Fandango. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But I mean,
Who
like,
beat
this-
Jericho his debut night at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
But I mean, like the thing about that is that if your teammate, if they got eliminated, therefore you were eliminated.
Right.
So I mean,
Yeah.
Fandango immediately got eliminated. Get out of here, Breeze. You know.
Yeah. Well, good thing it wasn't for titles. You know,
Yeah.
They didn't put
But
anybody.
yeah, that
And then the second person eliminated though.
the New Day. I
The
mean,
New
That
Day.
was
Getting
bullshit.
eliminated.
Right
First
off the
ones-
bat.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, like
I
that
think they're
is
trying to drag
ridiculous.
them back down to maybe going
Yeah.
into heel status again.
Yeah, they've already broke the record for longest title reign. Let them go heel. I love a heel.
I mean, well,
Nail
they've
that
also
all
been
the way.
talking a lot of the things that I've been reading of saying that they're gonna build up Enzo and Cass for WrestleMania, and that they're gonna take the titles.
Which,
Completely
yeah,
okay with
speaking of, who started that match off? Who came out first?
Enzo and
Cass.
And
And
what did his
Enzo went fucking
pants
crazy.
say?
Yes.
His pants had the flip
Yes.
down, and it
There-
says, "If you're reading this, it's already too late."
Yeah, there's no better mic talker right now than Enzo Amore.
It helps
Yeah.
he's a rapper.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. He is the best promo.
He does
He's,
have a lot of presence.
Yeah.
I mean, too much
For a
presence.
little guy,
at
dude.
times.
but that's why having him would be Cass so much because Cass doesn't say anything. He's the guy
And he
there
does,
just to
you
put
wish he
boots to
didn't.
faces.
Well, he does his little number.
Well, yeah,
And that's what he's
yeah.
given. It's like what they used to
Congratulations,
do
you can
for-
misspell a word.
It's like what they used to do for Roman Reigns in the Shield.
Yeah.
They gave him that little bit of something he could say, I believe that, and then that's it. And then people didn't hate him yet.
Like we do now.
I mean, go back and watch their debut on Raw. He was wearing a turtleneck, and that is not intimidating. Let me tell you.
I don't know, man.
From Archer, the tactile.
All right, so
You don't wear turtles?
the 10-man tag,
Yeah,
Raw
that's a
won.
dickie.
We got to the New Day. Who was eliminated after the New Day?
The Hype Bros.
Hype Bros, thank God, because
Yeah.
I hate both of them.
And then the Shining Stars, who I hate equally.
yeah, I hate them as well.
Yeah, and then
Boring,
American
man.
Alpha, which I thought that they were very.
They
bad.
showed out a little bit, man.
My boys.
Yeah, I think they opened some eyes a little bit.
Yeah, they did a lot of throwing moves. Where
Yeah.
you
Was
throw
that
people
before or
out.
after?
Jason Jordan will throw Gabriel out all
Look at how
day.
they wrestle. They wrestle like the Steiners.
Yeah,
back
just
in
like
the
them.
day.
Yeah.
Except I think they got more energy than this time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're not as much brute force as the Steiners.
Yeah, they're doing
Because the
everything.
Steiners, what, 4 foot wide?
Yeah.
A piece.
It'd be like it's like passing a double wide.
All full of mean and fucking.
Yeah.
All full of
With the little bulldogs.
But
Anyways.
when did Jericho? When did Kevin Owens come in with the clipboard?
That's not the right.
Yeah, that's
You're
not
in the
right
wrong
match.
match.
You're in
Oh
the wrong
fuck!
match.
Are we still
We're
the
all
tag team?
Yeah, we're still
Okay,
in the
never
tag
mind
team.
then. Fuck,
All right,
I'm out
so
of it.
Okay, so after American Alpha, it was Gallows and Anderson.
Uh-huh.
Then it was the Slater and
Cup of
Rhino.
Slaters.
Cup of Slaters.
Yeah, it was Slater and Rhino, and then Enzo and Big Cass, and then the Usos, which I was very surprised that the Usos were the last guys from Team SmackDown
Yeah.
in there.
I thought they were going to take it. I was like, no way.
They're trying to put them over as heels right now.
Yeah.
I mean, and I understand the whole thing of the heels, but I mean, like, their whole turn was just kind of weird. I mean, like, because out of nowhere, they stopped doing their, I'm gonna sign more.
Imagine being the 6-year-old little boy at that live taping where he has his Uso face paint on.
And they don't come out
And they
with it?
don't come out with that.
That's
And like he's just sitting
heartbreaking.
there and he's like, why are they coming out for rap music and being mean and beating everybody up? Like,
See, you
Dude,
just explained why they will
It's
not
the
turn
exact
Cena
same
into
thing.
heel.
yeah, that's why Cena won't go heel.
It's the exact same thing that Rikishi did in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking
After
did
he
the
left Too
exact
Cool.
same- yeah.
Yeah.
The
When he
exact
ran over
same.
Austin with a car.
Yeah, what a crazy thing. Yeah, our series will go way into the Attitude Era. We'll talk about it. Anyways, all right.
We
so
give
yeah,
examples now.
and
And then.
even in their moment of victory, their glorious victory, Sheamus and Cesaro could not even shake hands.
Yeah.
They went for it, and Sheamus did the old hair swipe thing. You know,
Which he had no hair to swipe.
yeah, he has the mohawk, but. So after that,
No, wait. The 619.
Yeah, Cesaro.
The damn
pulling
619.
oh yeah,
That
That was
yeah,
good.
Adrian bringing it
Yeah.
up. Way to go, right?
Yeah, he had to remind me. He's like, we were talking about it earlier. He's like, I came out of my fucking
oh
seat.
yeah, and
like-
Greg called it like 2 seconds before. He goes,
No, I called it like 30. As soon as he hit the rope, I was like 619.
and
And I was like, holy
and he did it, and we all jumped up, and we was
And
like,
then,
holy
and then he
shit.
goes and uppercuts the other Oos, whichever one it is, shittier.
Yeah.
And then goes to the
I love the
turnbuckle,
hate.
goes to the turnbuckle and does the Guerrero splash
Yeah,
right off of it. And I mean, like, dude, good looking out.
yeah.
I said Guerrero when I meant to say
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Still a legend.
Yeah, man.
Either
I
way.
mean, God, like,
Guerrero's the okay one to say.
yeah.
But they couldn't even like get together after their victory,
Yeah.
which that's cool. You know, we all know that they're
It's part
eventually
of
going to
their
be.
They're gonna get a tag team.
They're dope.
title match.
I like it. I like both of them, and unfortunately, there's not enough room for so many #1 stars. So, throw them on the tag team champs for like a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
let it happen.
because you never know. I mean, I'm a Cesaro fan as far as in-ring working.
Yeah, he's a hell of a worker, dude.
And I like the tearaway suit. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
hate the tearaway suit.
I love it.
I hate it.
Well, he couldn't even
It's
get that
like when
fucker
he-
off.
Yeah,
I think that was a plot for the whole Sheamus making fun of him.
Yeah.
I think that's a little scripted, but
I always forget that his pants come off too. Like they're like tearaways. Every time it's like, good God!
Now that's a man.
Look at those hamstrings.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can see the tape.
Where do his thigh sweatbands go?
I mean,
You can drown a toddler in my underwear.
pound for pound, the strongest guy in the I agree. I believe that.
Oh, God.
Sorry for the lewd comments from none other than Gabo.
Wiggly.
All right, so after that, we go to the Cruiserweight Championship match of Brian Kendrick versus Kalisto.
Yes.
The winner of this match takes the Cruiserweight Championship along with the entire division
They do
to
indeed.
their show. And Brian Kendrick retains. It stays, which I kind of already knew because Miz, the Intercontinental stayed in SmackDown. They would not be able to give the Intercontinental Championship to Raw and
Yeah.
then not get the Cruiserweight. So I kind of knew.
But
Get the USA.
yeah,
But I was.
that wasn't up for grabs.
Yeah, but somebody would have to.
So I
Take
already
over
got
reins.
some crazy beer going on. Let's get this
Yeah.
beer open, Adrian.
There you
Should have
go.
just used your ring.
He tried.
I tried.
He tried so hard.
But
I lost that battle.
I really thought that Kalisto was gonna win it. You know, I mean,
Is
because
if it?
Yeah.
That's the first time we've seen
Brian
Kalisto in a while, isn't it?
Yeah, he said some stuff on SmackDown as of late, but like,
I just thought that he.
I
would
like
win it
Brian
because-
Kendrick, honestly.
yeah, I love him. Like
He looks
from
like
back
he's
in the
got
day.
leukemia.
He's skinnier than he used to be. Way skinnier.
That just means he like went vegan or some shit.
yeah, that's
I don't
probably
know.
what it is. Probably another CrossFit Jesus on our hands.
Yeah.
God damn it, Brian.
But I mean,
Brian.
he was a good
Daniel Bryan.
wrestler.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
talk about
Both of them are hella wrestlers. I mean, they're completely different. Brian Kendrick, although he'll do some high flying stuff, but he is very technical, really keen to doing submissions.
With that.
Kalisto's a lucha, obviously. He's
Yeah.
all over the place, which is great. I
wish
hate
they-
that chant, but
I
you
wish
know.
they'd have more. That is so demeaning, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? The
it's
whole
like,
lucha.
we
I'm
get it.
Yeah, we get it. You're the only ones here.
You're Mexicans.
You know, hey, now, so was Alberto Del Rio. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Let's not bring him up. He's dating.
He was Mex-American,
He's dating Paige, and
which
Paige
we'll
is-
never see
They're gonna
again.
get married.
Paige is beautiful.
They're
and
getting married.
that's a shame.
It is a
They're getting
shame.
married?
Her dad
Why's that a
doesn't
shame?
support that.
No, not at all. Her
I mean, if they're
dad.
happy, I mean.
Her dad has said like he doesn't support it. Like I mean, I just think that's gonna end horribly. I
Yep.
hope it's not another. Well, I'm not even gonna say that.
What?
Nothing.
Sad
Anyways,
Miss Elizabeth.
so that or somebody else. But anyways,
So you're
for-
saying
for Miss
about
Elizabeth.
Del Rio's got a bad.
yeah, I think he has
Thing
anger
going on,
issues, and I
yeah.
think that he's gonna end up hurting somebody. But
That's fair enough.
yeah, fair enough. Brian Kendrick won that. Stays on Smack or Raw.
I don't care.
And he
Yeah.
is a champion.
I'm not very entertained by the cruiserweight division yet.
Because the cruiserweight division doesn't have the spunk that the WCW cruiserweight division.
Correct.
Like the
No,
WCW
because
cruiserweight division, like when Jericho started out in that
Yeah,
division.
yeah.
I mean, like even if you're cruiserweight, you still
yeah,
got to be able to come out and shoot a badass
Dean
promo.
Eddie Guerrero.
That one. that-
Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko.
He said it.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit.
I mean, he who must not be named.
Yeah.
He was not being named.
I'm a fan though.
I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
a super big
Yeah.
fan.
The originator of Suplex City.
I'm not
Yep.
a fan of what he did, but that's
Yeah.
another
That's
episode again.
I'm a fan of the character, not the person.
Right.
There you go.
That's the differentiation more
Yeah.
people need to make.
Then we go to the co-main event, 5-on-5, single star, Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah.
You got
For
the
all the
whole
bragging
list
rights.
up right here.
First
I was
off-
wondering when you're going to
All
get
right.
to it.
The lead off to it, Ellsworth coming out cheering is fantastic.
It's like the adult Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes.
It's exactly.
I
The
was-
fact that he has a contract is a little crazy.
It
Yeah.
is.
I'm seeing
I
big
support
things
it.
from him. I think he's going to do something.
I don't see where you see
He's the
it,
new
but-
Spike Dudley.
Exactly. That.
Yeah.
Remember that one-leg kid whenever Brock Lesnar, it was like back in the day when SmackDown was like hot. The one-leg kid, Brock Lesnar beat him up really bad, dude.
Took his leg.
No, he didn't
No,
take his
that was
leg.
a
The
different
dude
thing.
was wrestling. Like, he was a wrestler. But he was itty-bitty and, like... the
See, I
dude-
just remember a one-leg guy in TNA, but I don't ever remember.
There was
He was a wounded
the
warrior.
guy's mom was there, and, like, Brock Lesnar, like, literally picks him up outside the ring, F5s him into the steel post with his one leg.
Holy shit.
And, like, the dude's busted open, and it's like, you know, the ruthless aggression
Aggression, yeah.
era. So, like, there's blood everywhere. It was insane. I can't. It's Zach something. Is that guy? Anyways, other than that, 5-on-5, name them, Mike.
Here's the rundown. Bray Wyatt, for SmackDown, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, let's see, Shane McMahon, AJ Styles.
Hold on 1 second. I was just really hoping that Ellsworth was going to do like his cheer thing with Bray Wyatt, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, we were hoping for it.
Yeah.
We really were.
If you can't tell, obviously, James Ellsworth was the first person to come out for Team SmackDown.
SmackDown, yeah.
And then who was it after that? It wasn't.
Was
Dean
it Shane O?
Ambrose. Yeah, it was Shane O,
Yeah.
and Ellsworth did the Shane O'Mac dance.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculously horrible.
Like we said, it was like a Make-A-Wish thing for an adult. It was really sad looking, though, to be honest.
Well, good thing he got his wish, because, well, we'll get into
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
who all left was in it?
Okay, so that was all for SmackDown. And Raw, it was Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
Okay, so can we start this off with a moment of silence for Shane O'Mac?
Yeah, I know, right?
My God.
Has anybody heard anything about him?
He's
I have-
fine.
I don't know.
He's
At one point in the
The
match.
fact that they didn't take him out of the stretcher tells me that he's fine.
Yeah, truth.
But
He
man,
probably just shit himself.
Yeah.
all over.
As you can tell, obviously Shane O'Mac, he got a little beat up tonight, but A for effort, man, he was out there with his
Yeah, he was out there repping for his
Yeah.
brand.
Oh, his fucking
all the heart he's always had.
elbow drop onto the fucking announce table.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
and he
went
had
through
that
an
spot.
announce table.
God damn.
And I love the cross.
Yes.
Yeah, then he went to go to do the coast to
Coast to coast. I would have rather have seen
Yeah.
coast to coast than the elbow through the announce table.
But whenever he was in midair, Roman is in the other corner waiting to get kicked in the face. Instead, he jumps up, spears him, but it looks like he spears Shane super high.
Yeah.
And you can
Like it was under his shoulder.
It was like Night of Champions, Sting versus Seth Rollins, whenever Sting got buckle bombed into the
spaghetti
corner
legs.
and became AKA spaghetti
Old
legs.
spaghetti legs.
Old spaghetti legs. Yeah, I feel like he really hurt
his
himself.
body be looking like his face.
The ref immediately, like, you could see Shane pretty much like tell the ref, like, I'm done, dude. Call it. So like they like rang the bell. And was like, Shane,
like Shane got the shoulder up on the count.
yeah, he even.
But
yeah.
he's like, this fucker's dead. Get your ass
And they
out of
drag
here.
him out of the ring. They drag him out of the ring.
They got another one.
Yeah.
Did you finish the rundown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
everybody
Yeah.
there.
Sorry, like I said, I'm injured.
But we did get to see like a little bit of a Shield reunion, which is really
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to see Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and
It's a-
Dean Ambrose team up.
It should have been on the last. It shouldn't have been two people left when they done it. It should have been one.
Was it not Dean Ambrose was the first person eliminated?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, he later came back, attacked AJ Styles, which
His
is
own team.
his team member, and the rightfully captain because he is the champion, so he should be the captain. Which I believe AJ Styles is a legend, but we'll get into that another time. Yeah, so then the security comes out and they break up Ambrose on Styles, and then you see Seth and Roman across there, and they're looking at him, and they decide, fuck it, that's her brother. Like, and they ran and destroyed like,
the
all
security.
the security.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I was fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the top indie guys.
yeah, it's like that video game or just a security show. Like whenever the security
They
comes
went to
out,
Ring of Honor in a van and said everybody pile in.
they brought a ball in. That's what they
Yeah.
did.
Well, since they're on
Being
the
the
payroll.
Triple H is on
Oh,
the
that's
payroll,
mean.
yeah. But
No, I'm fucking with you.
But so SmackDown did win. It was Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt that were left.
the new Wyatt
Which
family.
is new to me. Apparently, I'm behind on SmackDown.
No, dude, the whole thing with Randy Orton and Wyatt is genius, I think.
And apparently they
I
didn't know.
agree.
They didn't.
Oh.
Apparently they didn't know how loyal Randy was to Wyatt, and so it shocked them when they pushed Wyatt out of the way to take that spear.
yeah, he literally took a bullet for him.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something
Yeah,
upcoming.
yeah.
And imagine Bray, Randy Orton, Luke Harper, and hopefully we get that Sister Abigail.
Soon, friend.
I mean, think of that, though.
We need to make
I don't know what that
Orton a
is.
little bit more darker.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole snake, being a snake kind of, reference. That's not
Give
dark
Randy
enough,
Orton
man.
Finn Balor's demon wig, and he should wrestle it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd work for him, but
Balor doesn't even wrestle him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Speaking of, he was in a ring tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
Just keep that in mind.
ICW.
Huh?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor was in a ring tonight in
ICW.
ICW.
Remember I told you about this a month ago, and you said no, and then later on you were like, oh yeah, he's totally doing an indie show.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Actually, I think it was me and you.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he
Drunk ass.
Granted, he didn't do like no suplex or anything like that. He just came in and hit somebody with a bat.
yeah, apparently Mick Foley had an event signed with ICW for today's date, and he obviously couldn't make it because he had to be there for Survivor Series on TV. They made a deal with ICW to send Finn Balor instead, which Finn Balor has history in ICW, and yeah, so
And since he was out on the injury, it kind of worked out.
Foley
I
tweeted
really
out. Foley tweeted out and was like, "I'm really sorry that I can't be there, but let's be honest. I think y'all know that y'all got the better end of the deal on this because you get Finn Balor instead of an old crippled guy."
I wouldn't agree with that, but
Foley is God. Yeah.
But Balor's the
love,
prince.
Yeah, I love Balor.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's awesome.
Yeah, I've been a fan of him for a while. All those great entrances.
I honestly
Throughout
think
history.
that he would have been in Kevin Owens' position right now.
Oh,
if
he
had not
was.
hurt
Yeah, he
himself.
won it. Yeah, he won it.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, he had it.
Yeah,
He
and they were
basically
going
had
a
it.
different route.
And before we get done with that match, let's just go ahead and remember that the way that Jericho looked whenever
He saw
Kevin
the
Owens
list.
hit somebody with the list. I
The
wonder if they're
papers
still
went
gonna be
flying
best
everywhere.
friends. Are they still going to be best friends?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure
Please
that's
don't
going to
break
end
that up.
soon because Jericho's going back on tour with Fozzy soon.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be able to be there. So that's going to end soon.
let that ride as long as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm loving it. And like how they were when Kevin Owens tagged in Jericho at the front of the match when AJ was in there, and then like he turned him around and gave him a hug to make it,
Yeah.
Y2 AJ used to be a thing.
Yeah. I seen that
So-
Raw, Nashville, last February or
That's a
something.
dog, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I'm not ass clapping over here. How you doing?
But so
Anyways.
let's go to my most disappointing match for the night.
For you,
Obviously, we just gave that away because we already said that Mike was a fan of Brock Lesnar. It was Brock versus Goldberg.
Back up 1 second.
Go ahead.
Just 1 second.
All right, we're back.
Did we talk about how Shane McMahon almost died?
yes, we had a moment of
Yeah.
When
silence.
he got fucking speared?
Yeah,
Okay, we
and
didn't
Roman
talk about that.
speared him too high or something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
horrible.
sorry to derail.
It's cool.
Oh, good.
So
Anyway.
Goldberg versus Lesnar. Lesnar comes out first, takes all of about maybe a minute and a half, and then we wait 10 minutes for Goldberg to come out.
Yeah.
Because, of course, he has to come out from the backstage.
With
Honestly,
police.
I was a little surprised how quick that match started.
I called it when it came out. I was like, Goldberg, 30-second match.
Yeah, and no, we talked about that earlier today while we were
I think it was actually total. I think they said it was a minute, either a minute and 30.
You're only saying that 'cause you're a Lesnar fan. That bitch was 14
Suplex
seconds.
City is closed.
It was shorter than a round in the UFC, so.
Lesnar pushed Goldberg to the ropes, two
Yeah.
spears, and then a jackhammer match.
And it was over.
Yeah.
That's
Two
how it
spears.
was. I couldn't believe
I said two spears.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't
I'm just
believe
saying
that
two
it-
spears.
Two spears, not two jackhammers.
I
Two
couldn't
spears.
believe that it was over so quickly. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see what happens tomorrow on Raw.
Me
I'm
too.
wondering if
Goldberg.
Brock
will.
Lesnar or Goldberg will
Yeah.
come out.
Like, is he going to be a full-time thing, or?
I think
He did say when he got up on the rope after he won, he said, "I'm back." But
And
I
at
don't know
one
what
point,
that-
he had like tweeted out talking shit to Seth Rollins and said that he better hope that Brock Lesnar's his last, because if not, Seth Rollins is next. And if he goes against Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins loses, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because
I
Seth
didn't
can
think
work
about-
circles around him. If William Regal could, Seth can.
I did think about something with this match too. Is I rewind back to fucking WrestleMania 20, the
Yeah.
first time Brock and Goldberg fought. It was like, I remember watching it on pay-per-view. It was fucking butt-ass boring.
Yeah.
Like I said,
They
then that match, they shit in our mouth and made us eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is I think that's why they did this.
Yeah.
Just because fucking.
Neither one of them can go that long without a person to work with.
Yeah. So it's.
Because let's face it, besides suplexes and the ground and pound, what else does Lesnar got?
Right.
You know what this was? This might have been an advertisement for 2K17.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
It finishes the commercial.
I just, I can't believe that it was such a quick match. I was really thinking that it was going to be a fucking brawl.
Yeah, you know, I
You
kind of
know?
thought it was too, and honestly, I'll say it. I thought that Brock Lesnar was going to win because I thought no way in hell would they just give Brock Lesnar's streak that he's
Yeah.
got going on to Goldberg, a part-timer probably.
Well,
Well,
Lesnar
so
was
is
part-timer
Brock.
too, but
Yeah,
but
so
I
is
called
Brock.
it too right after it happened. I was like, you know what that is? That's two big-ass fat checks from Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what that is. Not only did he have to pay Goldberg to come back, but he had to write that check to Lesnar to lose.
Yeah.
And also,
You
let's-
know
you
that was
gotta-
a big-ass check.
I mean, and
And
let's
to
be, and
Heyman,
let's.
because you know Heyman fucking got Brock any bigger payday than Goldberg ever even saw.
But let's also think about this.
Who's on
I
the
mean,
cover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's also think about this, though. I mean, even though they had to write those checks, dude, all those people, a lot of people were going for that match. I mean,
Yeah.
because they were like, hey, this is fucking. And then you get there and you wait all fucking night for that, and you get a minute and 30 fucking seconds.
Well, it's just like a UFC match, though. I mean, you don't know how long you're getting in there.
Or boxing or anything.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean.
And it's probably most of the people who came
That
to see
and
it
let's
were-
face it, though. And then people were new. They're like, okay, this has been going on for a while. They're gonna have to wrap this.
Yeah,
up
they're
pretty quick.
Canadians. They're not really that worried about it.
Yeah, let's say, what are they gonna do? Pelt you with cupcakes?
It's also most people were there obviously for Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goldberg was chanting, or people were chanting Goldberg at the very beginning of the pay-per-view.
So they
Yeah,
wanted
that
to see
they would just
Goldberg-
randomly say anytime the ref was counting, they would say 10
yeah.
for Ty Dillinger.
They wanted to see Goldberg do what he used to do in WCW.
30-second match.
Which I think was bullshit. And we'll also talk about that later on as well, you know, in later episodes.
Remember Goldberg?
Remember Goldberg?
Remember the jackhammer?
So far we've covered this weekend of glorious pay-per-views for WWE.
It was
And it
actually
was-
a pretty good weekend of
It was a good
wrestling.
weekend, yeah.
I
Takeover
think-
was great. I loved it. I love what Triple H does with anything
Yep.
he touches. It always turns to gold.
And it's nice to see the guys from the Cruiserweight Classic too.
Yeah,
In NXT.
yeah.
And I don't know exactly how we'll do it yet, but I do want to touch on the Hardys situation at some point.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely involve that. So we'll say this.
We can have a miscellaneous show or something.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing episodes as much as possible. Truthfully, hopefully, at least one every 2 weeks, if not once a week. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
And we want to
down.
discuss everything from all the eras that's happened, talking about going all the way back to, like, you know, Flair versus Dusty Rhodes, all the way up
Flair
to
versus Steamboat.
Sabu versus RVD, then to, like, you know, today.
And beyond.
Yeah, so we're definitely, like, super into it, and we're gonna totally open your mind up to some shit eventually.
It's like I've been watching some Smoky Mountain Wrestling. That's actually pretty some good shit.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain.
Yeah.
JR was ahead of that for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah. And it was cool to see JR at the NXT show.
Yeah, he was at the NXT show. Yeah.
They showed him in the crowd.
Good old JR.
Yeah, he held up his phone case. It was Oklahoma and everything, and then he showed his Hall of Fame ring.
He's all over, like, social media, anywhere you look. If you're a fan of wrestling, you like all the pages.
Yeah.
Like, he's taking a picture with, like, somebody every day. Like,
Yeah,
posting
I
it.
mean,
him and
he
Jericho
does-
hung out the other day.
It was good old
Jericho.
JR.
Yeah.
Good old JR, I mean, the guy you
good
have
old
been
Okie
with.
from Muskogee.
I'd love to get a picture with him.
Yeah, me too,
Just fucking
dude.
just a real quick, be like, hey, really quick.
We missed him
Love shit.
somewhere. He was somewhere
The
recently.
barbecue sauce is amazing.
Oh, he was at Zany's
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
a couple months ago.
Yeah, they had a round table.
in Nashville, Tennessee.
God dang.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Jerry Lawler was here recently, too.
Well, nobody cares.
Yeah, versus Rikishi.
Yeah, fucking nobody gives
Yeah.
a shit.
So
Lawler.
How did he?
I
come out of
care.
that match alive?
I didn't even look. We
No,
wanted
when
to
he
go,
fought
but
Terry
I
Funk.
think I was getting married that week.
Yeah, you were.
Ooh.
And
Because
I
you
was,
messaged me while I was there.
Yeah, and I was broke, too, so I was like, God damn it! Every time there's something to see, well, we'll save that for later.
So I hope that everybody's enjoyed listening to this
Listen to us rant about wrestling.
rant about wrestling under
Oh.
the slogan of "Let's get drunk and talk wrestling."
That should be our Twitter handle.
Let's get drunk and have
What's
wrestling.
The what you were saying before, let's get drunk and talk.
Wrestling ranting.
Yeah, wrestling ranting. That's a
Something
good
like
Twitter
that.
handle.
Yeah, we'll hopefully by the next episode we'll have a Twitter handle. and
Either that or
everything
just
for
make
us.
that a hashtag.
And maybe a Facebook page. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure all this out. We're gonna immerse ourselves into social media very soon.
Yeah.
Also,
We'll be able to
too,
get at us.
I need to get my sister on it. I'll have her make a GIF, whatever the fuck you call those things.
Yeah, dude.
Of Kevin Owens doing the whole,
You don't get her to make us some memes, dude.
some some Aunt Jemima's.
Pathetic.
No, what was Kevin? Who was he mocking?
Some dank mayonnaise.
Tonight?
Yeah, in the tag
Shane?
team. Huh?
Oh yeah, he was like dancing around like Shane.
Yeah. I'll get her to make that.
All right, so back at it. I hope
That
you
was-
all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
This
it.
was Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrestling. Anybody have anything to say?
No,
Last
it's just
thought.
it's been fun and
How did you feel about the whole pay-per-view as a whole?
I give TakeOver 5 stars easily.
Okay, what
I
about
give Survivor
Survivor
Series a good 3.5.
All right, what about you, Greg?
Out of 5 stars.
I would go.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give 4 stars to TakeOver, just for the simple fact I didn't like the finish of the Joe and Nakamura.
Well, you
And-
can't be mad at business. That's what's best for business.
No, it's not.
Calm down, Troy.
Nakamura in the main roster right now is not good for business. He needs to stay there till Finn comes
He'll
back.
get a rematch.
Yeah, but overall, great pay-per-view.
So how many stars did you give it for?
4, yeah. In the Survivor Series, I'll give it a 4 as well, just for the simple fact that we watched a man die.
Yeah, a rich man, a very
Yes,
rich
a very
man.
rich man.
A billionaire.
Yeah.
And, the Shoulder Union,
It was awesome.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and
Gotta put a disclaimer on this now saying, no, Shane did not actually die.
Put an asterisk beside it.
I mean,
We'll follow up on that next episode.
You know what?
We're actually not sure.
as a takeover, is this their first pay-per-view as split brands? This is the first one that they posted together, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, so solid show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid show.
They worked well together.
Yeah.
Glad everybody still kind of has like the
Yes.
whole locker room good vibes.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're all hanging out backstage.
Yeah, they're not seeing each other as much to get on each other's nerves
Yeah.
and everything. So I mean, I think it's a great thing for them.
Better
So what do you
prerogative.
say,
than-
Adrian? What do you give it? What are your ratings?
I give NXT a 4.5.
Okay.
And that's because the finish, it was not what I exactly wanted, but like you said, best for business.
Yeah.
And I do think Nakamura is going to get a push upwards from that. But
For sure.
Survivor Series, I give a 5. That was fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just
I mean,
whether I was laughing or fucking, oh my god.
yeah, it's when Kevin Owens and Jericho were arguing, and Seth Rollins is standing there laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody
yeah.
else catch that? Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't really say anything about NXT because, like I said, I don't watch NXT.
Hopefully, we'll fix that and get Mike more into it. But he has a crazy schedule, so he can't watch a whole lot
I
of
do
stuff.
indeed. But I'll give definitely Survivor Series. I'm with Adrian here. 5 out of 5, man. I think it was very good. It was
Even with the
rather-
finish.
Even with the finish, even though I didn't like it, I mean, let's
It
be
shocked you.
honest. Yeah, I mean, I was, wide open mouth for a good
You're gonna go-
20 or 30 seconds.
We're going to crown your Brock Lesnar Pops figure
Yeah, that's
whenever
what
you
I'm
go
doing. I'm
home.
gonna go home, take off my shirt, wrap it around the figure, and lay down in bed, cry.
I'm gonna go home and put on my yarmulke and take my Bill Goldberg doll and be like, hey, you pulled it off, yeah,
Put
buddy.
it up
Good
there.
Joe and Gold.
While secretly crying to your Paul Heyman doll.
I'm sorry.
The Battle of the Jews.
Why can't you
Don't
love
make me
each other?
choose.
All right, so, like I said,
Now
hope
let's
you all
get drunk
enjoyed
and
it.
talk wrestling.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back.
We'll be back for
Peace.
sure. Take it easy.
Later.